Jay King flies his own plane into some pretty scary situations around the world looking for rare finds. But I gotta ask Jay, we saw surfing. I gotta ask if surfing's one of the things that Jay does. It wouldn't surprise me. Hope you're having a great Sunday. You know what it is today? We are celebrating National Selfie Day. And we're also streaming live on Facebook. So say hi, send us a picture of yourself. We'd love to hear from you. And you can also share your testimonials live on air. So if you want to say hi to Jay or just, you know, talk about your beautiful collection of Jay King jewelry, we'd certainly love hearing your feedback. And a very happy Father's Day to all of our very special fathers out there and for everything that you do. Couple of things, not a couple. This hour is like Grand Slam. We just like hit everything out of the ballpark because let me just sneak peek what's coming up. My showstopper, it's been saved for this very special afternoon show. It happens to be kunzite. Now we've been talking about some really special, exotic, unique stones. Kunzite is absolutely up there on that highest pedestal of you hit it. I mean, just to get a kunzite ring is difficult and expensive, but look at this. I gotta tell Jay, I've never seen premium quality, color-wise, like we are showcasing brand new in this one-of-a-kind kunzite necklace. It's $124.98, that's event price. Here's the matching drop earrings. Those are $10 off at $49.98. That's 085449. Is that not the most beautiful ballet pink with the hint of like a rich, beautiful violet in the background? It is absolutely yummy, delicious. You'll see against everyone's skin tone. That is our brand new, beautiful showstopper. I would not wait on that. And you know what else I would not wait on? The necklace that I just put on. I want to say we maybe have, I'm hoping, okay, I was hoping we had 500. I have 400. They could very well sell out before we have a full presentation. Why? We've never done anything, well, we did. It's a customer pick favorite in this combination of the nephrite jade, which looks like the most expensive, beautiful imperial jade in the world. And guess what, my friends? You want to talk unique? How about green amber? Have you ever? And special featured price at $149.98. 3 monthly flex payments. That is like hitting the jackpot, one-of-a-kind combination of beautiful, beautiful stones. So that's just a sneak peek. And I mentioned, we also have the ruby coming up, the last of the quantity of that ruby necklace that has been so incredibly popular since Jay launched it here on Thursday. Fortunately, we were able to get the rest in stock that was supposed to last for our next couple of months with Jay King, but that's not gonna be the case because they're gonna also sell out during this final visit today with Jay King. So lots of save for. A very quick special because yes, this is brand new for the visit, but very, very limited, as many of the pieces are. Again, every design from Jay King is 100% handcrafted in beautiful precious metal. We also have the collar necklace, and we'll give you that information because that's something that everybody always inquires about. But I have fewer than 160 of these beautiful Sonoran blue turquoise cross pendant at $104.98. We also have it available with 3 monthly flex payments, but Sonoran blue turquoise. Jay, I haven't said that word in a while.
Well, you don't really hear about it at all. You know, from what, you know, like I will tell you this on this material. Well, number one, I designed this cross. It's kind of big, it's contemporary, high polished. It's all, you know, created from sterling silver sheet material, which is custom made. Our silversmiths, even the silver is custom made. And then all the stones are all hand cut. And this is what we call Sonoran blue. You just don't see this material. I had an exclusive on it for 3 years. Actually, we were buying it from the mine, and it was a big secret. They would only come to us. We had a regular thing every month. They'd bring it up from Sonora, Mexico, and we would buy the material. We only took the select material. And so we had an exclusive for 3 years. We were able to we spent a lot of money and we, you know, put it back. I mean, it was very expensive for us to do that, but we were waiting until we had enough to where we could do a world launch and do a Today Special. Unfortunately, in 3 years, we didn't really have enough material to do that yet. And then they said, hey, look, you're taking all the high grade, you're taking all the really nice stuff, and you're not taking the rest of it. And I said, I don't want the rest of it. I only want the high grade material. And so they said, well, you know, we can't give you an exclusive then. So that's when my exclusive ended. So I said, look, I'll just pay you for the same thing for the high grade material. And, you know, I negotiate a little bit higher price. Now, I designed this. I think it's really cool. I've been designing, if you think about this, okay, I've been designing for 44 years, guys, okay? And I don't make myself out to be some world-class designer. I have my own look. You can normally tell my look. A lot of people, thank goodness, appreciate that. I think we kind of think alike. It's not over the top. I like to showcase the materials. I like to keep it simple. I usually like big and bold. In this case, though, I got to tell you, in 44 years, I've designed not only hundreds, thousands of crosses. I just thought this is a contemporary feel, kind of a unique look. And then I will tell you, here's what makes this cross really special. Well, I hand selected every single one of these cabochons.
Everybody's loving it, Jay.
I laid them out on the cards.
Fewer than 100, and we have more people in the ordering process. I'm being told by our producer, so big again. Congratulations, really a special customized. I would put that in the gallery collection, Jay, just because it is so limited, because that turquoise is so unique and specialized.
Well, and it's not small. Look at it on Angie's neck. Okay, yeah. Look at the size of this. And that's really, you know, they always say a picture is worth 1,000 words. If you look at this on Ange, you can really see this isn't some little dinky cross, right?
Not at all. It's
bold. And here again, this is really unusual material, and I hand-selected every one of these. I hand-selected all the cabs.
Well done, my friend. That is beautiful. 2 5/16 of an inch in length by 1 11/16. So you bet it is a good size. We'll let you know when it's completely sold out. Jay, I'm just going to showcase your collared necklaces because we can never keep these in stock, and I always like to just show this off because from the side, you're going to notice you have this amazing malleability. Okay, and then the way it places around the neckline, you even have a slight curve. So it's perfect over everyone's collarbone. It doesn't flip up. This is all handcrafted, all in sterling silver, and it's available at $135.25. This emulates the look of like a herringbone, but yet in a collar design. It is really sleek and cool. It's 445-386, and then all of your J. King pendants are gonna fit on there because typically when we do the pendants and offer them on their own or with a piece, you do the larger bails, which is great, so they'll comfortably fit right onto that collar necklace. Now, speaking of turquoise, oh boy, this is gonna be another, don't wait. Will not repeat. I wish we had 1,000, but that is not the case. This is Campitos. It's gonna be a very, very quick special. It's on sale at $79.98. I'm gonna say that again. $79.98. And if you're looking at saying, boy, that looks exactly like Sleeping Beauty color of turquoise, you're 100% right. 3 monthly flex payments. It's 6 3/4 of an inch in length. It is adjustable. I have a very small wrist, about 6 and probably about 6.5. But I mean, obviously I have it squeezed. This will easily fit up to a 7 3/4 inch. Okay, Jay, 3 minutes or sell out. Campitos first off. And I don't even have to ask you about this crazy, crazy sale price. Wow. I know you could get the silver for that price.
Okay, so, and here's the thing is the attention to the details. If you look at this, number one, the rarity of the material. This is Campitos. This is blue ice. We got the last 3 loads of the blue ice material that came out of Campitos. You're not seeing, except for that necklace we had earlier that sold out with the pendant, which was a crazy, I mean, just a crazy deal. Everybody gobbled that up, you know, because they are educated to this material. Mm-hmm. That's one of the few necklaces you'll ever see in this material. I just have dribbles and drabs of this material now, cabochons. This, to be honest with you, a lot of people are actually selling this material that do have it. They're selling it as Sleeping Beauty. Mm-hmm. If you don't really know your turquoise, There's ways that I can tell you. I don't want to. I don't want to bore you with the details of how you can tell different mines and different turquoises. But just to just a regular person wouldn't know the difference that this isn't Sleeping Beauty. It's clear, absolutely beautiful. It's not color enhanced. It's not. Nothing is done to treat the color of this. It's all that natural clear blue, robin's egg blue. Also, if you look at the silver work on this cuff, do you see how it's kind of like, it looks like there's twists in there?
Yeah, I love that, like a swirl. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's woven. And so think about this, okay? The silversmith, now you can't see, what the silversmith does, they take the silver sheets, they cut the silver sheets, they weave that, they do that woven pattern, then they pound that all out to where it's flat. Okay, then they set, they do their bezel cups, they set it, they form it, shape it, and then when they polish it, and then when they grind it inside, you saw that where they, finish it out, it smooths it out, smooths the solder lines out. So you don't see any of the solder lines, but those are actually, if you think about the time, the effort, that's not where you buy that. Like, it's not a wire that you could buy like that. That's all hand done, completely all hand done.
Unreal.
And so you have to look at not only the material that's there, but then you also have to look at the silver work. Here's what's cool about this. Now, you can wear it like the way it was designed is we designed it to wear like you and Ange are wearing it with the turquoises up. What's really good is, like you were showing, this is pretty much, it's not going to fit every wrist, but if you do have a petite wrist, it's going to fit you. If you've got a medium wrist, it's going to fit you. If you've got a larger wrist, it's going to fit you. If you've got like anything over like an 8.5 or a 9, I probably wouldn't go with this because you're gapping.
Yeah, right. But other than that, you're fine. Jay, I'm going to cut you off because we have...
You can flip it over and wear it just as silver.
So many people are trying to get through, and it will definitely sell out. So congratulations, everyone. 686-626 is the item number. And we do have a quick update, Jay, from our Hubei turquoise necklace. I know it was extremely, extremely popular. It is event price. It was new for this visit. I want to say we are the last few hundreds in the necklace. The necklace is $119.98, and it's available with 3 monthly flex payments. I believe the graphics was showing 5, and I apologize for that, but 3 monthly flex payments on the necklace, and then 3 monthly flex payments. Are the earrings still available? I wasn't sure. They sold out. Okay, just the necklace, now fewer than 500 remaining. 085392. Boy, was that a hit. Alrighty, we're talking Jay King, and these are those opportunity specials right now. It's our showstopper that we as Jay King collectors absolutely wait for. First sneak peek, we previewed this at the top of the hour. I knew this was going to happen. The most beautiful, beautiful ballet pink with a hint of violet. We have the drop earrings. Those are available at $49.98. The necklace, I can't believe it. Honest to goodness, Jay, if this necklace said $329, I would not be shocked because kunzite is in there in that exotic category, something we rarely, if ever, see in your collection. So we have that today at $124.98, under $42. It'll be your first monthly payment that will ship this right out to you. Can you hear the excitement in my voice here? Kunzite. I mean, Jay, how exciting is this? And what a rare, rare collector's opportunity to get something of an exotic nature in natural color that absolutely is going to take your breath away. Listen, we don't see a lot of pink natural stones. And this, in the size, is absolutely beyond breathtaking. Tell me the story behind this, because this is, again, another highly collectible, unusual, special find that we're bringing to you brand new today as our showstopper.
Yeah, if you think about this, well, this is new, it's brand new, it's exclusive. In kunzite, if you talk about the rare, okay, in 44 years that I've been doing this professionally, 44 years, this year was the first time that we did kunzite, right? This material, it comes out of Brazil. I just made this connection 2 years ago, is when I made this connection on this kunzite. This is natural kunzite. This material, go and Google kunzite, okay? And that'll really, or any way you want to look it up. And I will tell you right now, this is rare, it's expensive, and usually the only time you see kunzite is you only see it like in you know, gold, 14
and
karat.
fine jewelry, really high fine jewelry.
You just see it in really, really high end. I guarantee you don't go into any jewelry store and see a kunzite necklace. And if you do, and it's real kunzite, I guarantee you, anything this size, come on, give me a break. This
5
was
times,
the only
6
reason
times the price.
The only way that we were able to do this is by having the direct source, the direct connection at the mine, being able to work right from the rough material. And I bring the rough, I always try to reiterate that, where I show people, look, this is where it starts, guys. Okay, this is it. This is what, it comes in these large crystals like this. And then all I've done here, I haven't treated this or anything. This is all I've done is I just polished that up. That's all I did. I took a leather wheel, polished it.
Gorgeous.
Now these, I cut my little eggs for my, these are for my specimen case once I run out of this material. So, but I just want to show you that with us, the reason I can tell you, the reason I can assure you of what it is this is where it always starts for us. I don't buy stuff and then have to guess, is it real? Where did it come from? What, you know, we don't work like that. We're able to, we go right to source. Wherever possible. There's certain things that I can't, like lapis. I mean, I can't go into the Hindu Kush mountains, but we do cut everything from the rough material, from the rough stock. If you look at this, is this amazing, Ange? Look at this. Look at the size of this.
It's going fast, Jay. I have fewer than 500 of those necklaces. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Isn't this amazing?
I was looking at that. The largest in those are over 12 millimeters, and then they just taper. Even at the, it tapers to 8 millimeters, which is a really good size. And Jay, for those who are not familiar, I mean, even this rough, as rare and unique and special as it is, it's one of the most difficult shapes for your cutters to have to perform to do a beaded necklace, because there's so much waste, correct, Jay?
Well, okay, as far as a manufacturer, and you have to understand, all of us, the biggest thing that people don't understand, okay, there is nothing that cuts a round bead, all right? You don't start, there's no saw that if you can invent, I want you to think about it. You have saws that have cut a circle, right? But most saws, what you have to do, like with round beads, there's not a saw that cuts around, that makes round. It'll make a circle, like so you can make a cylinder, but it doesn't cut round. I mean, actually make a round bead. So the only way that you can do that is how we do it. You start with a cube, right? So you have to cut all this material into a cube. And then you have to grind that material off that cube to make it round. Well, when you grind it, guess what you're doing? You're turning it into dust. So it is gone, okay? Anytime a saw blade touches anything, anytime you buff, anytime you polish, what are you doing? You're removing rough material. You lose 70% just on your first initial cut. The biggest waste, if you want to really waste your material, cut round beads. Unfortunately.
We're counting backwards, by the way, Jay. I just want everybody to please understand, we will not repeat this at these special event prices. No, more importantly, because they're going fast.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you this. Number one, I don't have the material to repeat on this. Number two, I couldn't, after what I learned after this first go-round with kunzite, because this was my first go-round with it, I learned a lot about how much you lose. Trust me. I mean, like, see, here's the thing. You after you do this, for so long, you kind of have formulas that you use for how much you're going to use, what your yield factor is going to be, and then that all determines whether you can make a profit or not. In this case, I learned a big lesson.
Well, and a newer discovered, very exotic, special stone, and that's exciting to be able to see in its natural color from Mother Nature. The necklace.
And again, Mother Nature. Okay, we didn't do anything to this, right? Other than and shape what Mother Nature gave us.
Right. It's 20 1/4 inches too, which is nice because it's a little bit longer, and it'll also come with your 2 3/4 inch extender, so you can, place this whatever length works best with the neckline that you're wearing. If you love your pinks and violets, this is like the best of all worlds. It is kunzite, it tested kunzite. It is a unique specialty stone. It's known for its beautiful color properties, but to see it in its natural form from J. King at a special opportunity price like this with 3 flex pays, the opportunity again to get it home. What is flex pay? When you shop with any major credit card or debit card, the necklace is $41.66 with your shipping. That'll be your first monthly payment. And we're gonna ship it out to you in 48 hours. You'll receive it in the next couple of days. And I'm telling you, if it's not everything that you were hoping it was gonna be, you send it right back, no questions asked. But this, I would go and have it looked at. I would go and have it appraised, because these are just special opportunities that you don't find. You heard Jay. You don't walk into any normal jewelry store and say, let me see your range of kunzite necklaces. They're gonna look at you like you have 2 heads. Maybe they'll show you a piece that's thousands and thousands of dollars that is a fine jewelry piece set in 18 karat gold or 14 karat gold, because of the value of the stone. That's when it gets exciting, and that's what makes, again, what Jay was saying, this special mind direct. You know, Jay goes directly, no middlemen involved, to us here with his team, with his designers, and then we can pass that amazing savings directly on to you. So that's always exciting. Couple updates, Jay. Your beautiful cross design is completely sold out, so we want to thank you so much for your calls there. If you had your heart set on that, ask about waitlist, because waitlist is available. And yes, we also sold out of that fabulous cuff bracelet, the Campitos turquoise, so I'm not surprised there. That is another quick sell, or another fast sellout in the hour, and it looks like we're quickly approaching that same thing with our kunzite. So let's talk about a few things. The necklace that I put on, which of course is that beautiful nephrite with green amber, is still to come. The last of the quantities of the most talked about necklace of Jay's visit, the ruby. It's gonna take your breath away. Lots still to come. We wanna tell you how to apply for the HSN charge card.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Happy Sunday. I'm your host, Lynn Murphy. Boy, has this been fun, shopping along with Rare Unique Finds with J. King. We're streaming live on Facebook. Jay, I have to tell you personal, lots and lots and lots of call outs, loving your collection, saying happy Father's Day. Quite a few people are saying they need to get a job here at HSN because they need to have discounts for all of their J. King jewelry. I love it. Well, it's just gonna continue because this is the very final day of Jay's visit with us. And I'm telling you, I told you we pulled out all the stops. This next Azure Peaks turquoise necklace, now not only the most beautiful mix of beautiful colors of turquoise, the design on this, Jay, I remember when we launched this and it completely sold out. It's like somebody was sitting there, in essence they were, it's like macrame in the way that these turquoise beads are placed together. It has dimension. It is unlike any other style or design we have ever done in any turquoise necklace. And if there was ever, again, a great opportunity to see this in person, it's at the special sale price. We offered this at HSN at $186. Today, it's $144.98. 3-month, let me double check on the flex pay options on that one as well, if you don't mind, Kevin. The drop earrings, those are $74.98. First time at this special sale price, it's 077227. I'm not even sure, let me stand up. I wanna show you. Okay, Jay, first off, Azure Peaks, special in itself as a collector of turquoise, but to see this gorgeous woven link is like, talk about like master artwork. It is like the creme de la creme. And you can see it just places so beautifully around the neckline. Okay, enough of that. Tell us about Azure Peaks and what a special opportunity. We're just double checking on the flex pay options. It's either 3. Oh, good. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure. We have 5 flex payments on the necklace and on the matching earrings. That is only for today. So that will expire at midnight tonight. So with 5 flex payments, let's see, we're looking at, wow, that'll be under $30 to get this necklace off, or to get it home. And the earrings would be $15 with 5 monthly flex payments. Okay, Mr. King, tell us about this beautiful design and Azure Peaks turquoise.
Okay, well, this is Azure Peaks. It's named from, it's a deposit in Mongolia. And we actually named it at the time. I mean, we don't have an exclusive on this mine, but I've never seen another Westerner there. I've actually never seen anybody else buying it. So I'm not really sure. I know that we have somebody that's a consolidator for us that goes up and selects when they're mining. They don't mine year round or anything. You know, it's a very limited amount of time that they actually mine. It's named for the Azure Hills that are surrounded. If you look at when the sun starts to go down in the evening, all of the mountains in the area, which are hardly any vegetation. So we've got some great photos of it. And it turns a beautiful azure color, and that's where the name came from. What's unique on this, again, not to bore everybody to death, but you know, the first thing we do, we grade by size. Then what do? We grade by color. And in this case, we've got about 5 different colors and different matrix patterns that we had in these nuggets. We took them, we hand shaped the beads, but what is the real art in this? And I wish, you know, eventually we'll probably be able to do this. If we were standing across the counter from each other right now, and I could just hand you this necklace, I think that you would go, what? I mean, you know, because it feels just like silk. You feel like you have silk, or when you put this on, like silk cord hanging around your neck. It is the most comfortable. These are woven, okay? And I know that there's no way to really show it and really do it justice.
I know. But
they actually take this, they cut all the beads, and then not only do they string the beads, weave the beads, but they also weave them in color patterns. Do you know how much time and effort goes into that, to do that ombre type look in turquoise, where number one, you sorted all the turquoise colors, and then you were able to do and then you're able to do sections and weave that. And when I say weave, I'm talking, they do this with crochet hooks. Wow. It's really amazing.
That's what it looks like.
When they do it. Yeah, I mean, I used to macrame and stuff at one time in my life. In fact, I did a lot of macrames where I included natural stones into the macrame, mainly like hangings and flower things when I first started out when I was in college. And so I got pretty good at it. When we first started doing this, I thought, oh, you know what, I'll show them how I can do this, you know. I have to tell you, if you wanted to buy this necklace, and I was the one that had to build every one of them, you'd probably get one every 3 years. Okay, I mean, it is very, very, you know, like with me, I started weaving and I was doing pretty good, but then I realized once I picked it up and looked at it, I didn't count the beads right. It was like, it was way off. And then I had beads that I didn't get as tight on the macrame, and so they were sticking out. It really is an art form to watch him do it.
Well, we are limited. They're scooting us on because I have now fewer 150. First time at this sale price in the necklace, fewer than 150 on the matching earrings that are also done, by the way, with that same dimensional macrame look. So it almost looks like it has 4 sides to it. It is the most clever, fascinating turquoise piece. You'll get more compliments on that. 077227 is the item number. You know, if we were gonna have a drum roll moment, it would be right this moment. And I have to be honest with everyone, this smart deal is beyond anything we have ever done. This is genuine, gorgeous rubies. I'm gonna say that again. Precious, most sought after, genuine rubies that are faceted, that are absolutely gonna take your breath away. If you're a July girl, or if you're looking for that perfect specialized gift to give to someone who is born in July, don't even blink for a moment. When I mentioned we have the last of the quantity, I'll keep you updated. We're offering this with 3 monthly flex payments. That means $56.66. It's 18 inches in length, 2 3/4 inch extender. I want to tell you the story that happened on this when we brought it in on Thursday. Completely sold out, because nobody's ever seen anything like this, not to mention $30 off of the crazy HSN price. So even in the appraisal on here, forget it. That's 3 outside appraisals. We go with the lowest of the 3 at $315. But point being is every last one sold out. We were holding some back for Jay's next visit. So many people were disappointed that we were able, thank you, Jay. You said I have some available, but it's an extended delivery. I will tell you this, and you know I never, ever, ever rush you to make any decision. If this is a purchase that you want to make from Jay King, do not wait on this. Get it on that extended delivery, and you are guaranteeing this smart deal price. But is honestly the last of the quantity. I have to have Jay take it away because everybody's been talking about this piece, Jay. Tell us how this came to be. All genuine rubies, precious rubies. Have we ever done anything like this before?
You know, the whole thing with ruby, you know, I've brought ruby necklaces on maybe twice, maybe 3 times in the last 25 years. Never any quantity, you know, maybe 500, you know, 300. You just can't get the rough material. When you get the rough material, it's very expensive. The biggest thing with ruby is this. The GIA only accepts 4 colors of corundum as ruby. Okay, that's not really a great shot there, guys. You know, maybe we could show it on the model or show here.
Yeah, or me.
Yeah, you know, to tell you the truth, okay, number one, this is a brand new mine find. We had a great call yesterday. Sarah and I did our, last night with Suzanne. We had a great call. One of the, probably the best calls I could ever take on this material is this comes from the island of Mauritius, all right? Now, I have to tell you, I've traveled around, right? Okay, I just want to show you this. Okay, this is the rough material.
Wow.
Okay, these are the crystals that this comes from. That's a crystal that it comes from. And then look at this. You see this? Look at the movement. And I'm not even trying, guys. I'm not even trying, you know.
You don't have to move it.
Can you imagine when you walk and you just walk into a room and you're moving, and that's all natural. Okay, we faceted it, but that's all the natural color. But it's a beautiful, beautiful natural ruby. We haven't color enhanced this. It's not been irradiated. They haven't done anything to it. And that's really unusual in rubies because rubies have probably more treatments available on almost everything on the market is treated in some way. I will tell you, this was
fewer than 500. Sorry, Jay. They're just because we have hundreds of people getting through. So this will be your final opportunity.
This was like the discovery of a lifetime. Okay, when they first came to me and they showed me the ruby, number one, I don't believe it's ruby till I get the GIA test back. Right. I can't tell you how many times I bought it, and then it comes back and it doesn't test as ruby. And so I'm just like, I'm over that, you know? It came back.
Don't tease me.
Okay, came back, tested as ruby. I had the certificates, and so then we pursued it from there. And this comes, from the island of Mauritius. Now, like I said, okay, do you know anything about the island of Mauritius?
I don't.
Okay, either did I. And I got to tell you, I've traveled everywhere. I wish they'd quit showing that. Okay, and I tell you what, I have literally traveled the world. I had to go look up Mauritius. This is, Stephanie put this together. I just bless her heart. This shows you. You see there's Africa. Do you see the big island? That's Madagascar. That's Mauritius. Mauritius is like a hidden treasure. I never knew this existed. I guess a lot of Europeans know about it and they go there to vacation. This is like going to the Bahamas, okay? Only it's in the Indian Ocean. It's just really, really insane. We had a lovely lady last night who called in on the show who's from the island of Mauritius.
No way.
And they have, I have to tell you, they have a wonderful accent. I mean, it's a very unique accent that they have. And so as soon as she came on, I knew she was Mauritius. I thought, wow, how cool is this? And she didn't even know that there's not, mining is not something they do on Mauritius, okay? It's not something that even she knew about. She didn't even know they had rubies on Mauritius.
No
This is a brand new mine find. I don't know if we can, I'll show you the.
Fewer than 400 now, Jay. I'm doing the countdown, my friend, but I can't stress enough. How many carat weight would you approximate this, Jay?
It's 135 carats, and it's more than that, but I'm guarantee you they're 135 without the silver. That's just the ruby. If you see the picture that I'm showing here right now, this is actually, you're looking at the mine. That's in the it's on the southwestern coast. It's in a volcanic ash flow, lava flow, where they've got all these multicolors of lava flows and ash.
Wow.
And this is the mine. But if you look at it, they were just mining that day. If you look at this, though, what do you not see? There's no equipment. This isn't, you're not out there with backhoes and track hoes and doing this. This is all done pick, shovel. They actually harvest it out of the ash. I have a picture of the sorting shed here. I don't know.
Quick update. I want to get 300 now, Jay. And there's just about 2 minutes or so. I'm sorry. I want to get back to you, but I don't want anyone who said, oh, Lynn didn't warn us. I had a feeling this was going to happen, and certainly for good reason. So maybe we can showcase what you were looking for, and then do we have time to sneak in a quick hello? Because I know Sue from Nevada's been holding on, is a big fan of Jay King. Sue, thank you for your patience and welcome. You're live on the air with Jay and Lynn. Thank you for calling. You having a good day?
Hi, Lynn. Hi, Jay. Yes, I'm having a great day watching HSN.
Good.
An expensive day, but a great day.
Oh.
And earlier, not too long ago on the program, you showed an apatite necklace.
Yes.
And I had bought, back in November of last year, you had a whole suite of apatite, and it was almond-shaped, large stones, and then beaded necklace. You could get either the apatite or the coral. I went with the apatite. It is gorgeous. Oh, my gosh. I put a flashlight underneath the larger stones, and you can literally see inside the stones. Unbelievably. I've never seen anything like it, so I had to give you a thank you for such a wonderful suite of apatite that you put out.
And that's that we say it flows
that's that indigo blue material in what she's talking. That's amazing, Sue. But it's got phenomenal fire, phenomenal color. I just really love the material. I'm really glad you got in on that because we don't have any more of that material.
And I don't know. I'm going to update and see if we have any more of that necklace. But Sue, thank you very, very much for sharing your wonderful testimonial, and we're thrilled that you're with us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for putting out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Sue.
And I bought your whole ruby suite.
Oh, good. Oh, I can't wait for you to see this in person. That's how popular these rubies have been. So I'm so thrilled that you were able to secure yours, Sue. We'll update to see about that apatite. That was the one I was wearing in the last hour. I'm not sure if that's sold out or not.
No. The one
she was talking about another one, but people were asking about the one I had on. Because that also had the apatite, that color that Sue mentioned.
It had indigo blue in it, yeah. But I don't have it for that rough.
All right, quick things I want to mention. I'll let you know about the ruby. I'll give you an update right now. 150 necklaces remain. Okay, Jay, you did some amazing, gorgeous pieces to go back to that necklace. This is the ruby drop earrings. Be still, my heart. Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. $114.98. Angie's wearing them, and how they frame your face. It's just that perfect accent and movement. Large, big, bold ruby solitaires making up the post, and they're available with 3 flex payments, 717-620. You know what I wanted to do? We have a matching pendant. I'm just curious. I'm almost positive.
It'll fit on the necklace.
It does, okay. See, you know me too well, my friend. You're reading my mind. So we were showing on the color necklace is still available, but let me show you. Oh, isn't that pretty? So this is...
It's made to go on the necklace, but you know what? I would actually, if it was me accessorizing for the day, what I would do, you could wear it like this, and it looks cool. But I gotta tell you what really looks cool, get a silver collar, put the pendant on, and then wear the ruby necklace descending down below it. Wow. I mean, talk
layer
about,
with it. That's a great idea.
Really, really, you can wear it like that. It looks good like that, but I'm just telling you, we had it on last night where we had the pendant on a silver collar, and then we had the ruby necklace descending down below it. Wow.
I bet that was dynamite. I bet that was dynamite. I can only imagine. Okay, so we have the cuff bracelet that is also available with those impeccable, beautifully matched, gorgeous, deep, deep, deep candy apple red rubies. The cup is $199.98 with 3 flex payments. Then we have, I've been wearing this ring throughout the entire show. It's so comfortable. It is a 3-stone setting, and that's available at $84.98. And I believe we still have 5 through size 11. No? Okay. Oh, okay, 6 through 12 right now. And you can order your true size. It's a split shank, it tapers in the back, it fits like a dream. And then we have the stretch ruby bracelet. Oh, no, we don't have that. Sorry, I'm teasing you because that is completely sold out. All right, so we do have the button earrings. Okay. So if you don't want the more dramatic, elongated ruby earrings, we have just the perfect little stud solitaires, and those are available at $79.98. So 717-615 is your item number there. Boy, what a special treat. And you heard Sue was saying that she ordered the entire suite. I want to be at Sue's house when she gets all these goodies home, because my goodness, what a special, with that ruby necklace, final call, maybe 100 currently available. So some more wonderful, wonderful treats coming your way, including our Lepidolite jewelry ensemble. We have the earrings available. These are all customer picks. The earrings are on sale today at $44.95. They were over $80. The necklace is available at $69.95. And this fabulous pendant that was originally $196 here at HSN is $119.95. 3 flex payments, break up those payments over the next 3 months on everything that we're highlighting. So we're excited about that. Jay, we're gonna come right out to you because this is really a wonderful treat. Lepidolite. Okay, people might be thinking, what in the world is lepidolite? Because it's a different stone, different color stone, something you very, very rarely see, and a beautiful way of framing it with this whole ensemble that they did. So pretty.
Well, you know, what's unique about this and stuff, you've got, okay, so you've got 2 basic materials here. You've got the beautiful South African lepidolite, and then you also, we've accented it with a Peruvian amazonite, which almost looks like Peruvian blue opal. Both very, very clean materials. I have to tell you this material is really something. Okay, check this out. Okay, this is lepidolite, and here's how it's formed. If you see, this is a crystal. See the layer? So this is the host rock. This is the actual lepidolite, and all I've done is I've taken that and polished it. See how beautiful that is? And look how clean this material is. And then you see what we've really done with the pieces, where we've really sorted it out and done it. You find lepidolite not everywhere, but like I bought a lepidolite in Brazil. There's a nice deposit that's in Namibia that we've gotten. I have a really nice lepidolite that came out of Australia. This is a brand new mine in South Africa. And what I love is the cleanliness of it. And it's more of a lilac color. But what's really cool, and you can see it more in the beads, or if you look at the jewelry, you'll see where it's got mica schist contained with inside the lepidolite, and it sparkles and it gleams and it glows. And then we paired it back to the Peruvian Amazonite. So you've got that beautiful, you see that? You've got that beautiful, amazing, do you see the color contrast in that? And here again, I want to reiterate, this is where it all starts, guys, okay? I grew up very rural, which a lot of you that shopped with me know that I grew up very rural, okay? And so I think when you grow up, like I grew up, then you, especially like when you're having that chicken or when you're having that egg in the morning, you know that just didn't magically appear, right? It actually came from a chicken, right? And so I think that what I try to do is educate people. Maybe that's not the best analogy, but educate people on where this comes from, right? You see these beautiful finished pieces of jewelry, and that we're showing you all the time. We show you our wearable art, okay? But this is where it all starts. It all starts right here. It starts with the natural stones for us, and then all the silver work on this, it's all custom made. That looks really dark there, but it's a beautiful, beautiful purple, like it's not even it's like a lilac purple.
It is it's not like an amethyst, it's more of like a lilac.
Yeah, more like a lilac. It's making it look darker there than it really is. And then look at that Peruvian Amazonite is literally to die for. I love what Ange does, and it seems like Ange color coordinated today. Just
with everything.
She must have gone in and looked at that. There you go. Okay, now Ange, and there you go. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. I'll give Ange $2,000 right now for that picture.
Exactly.
I think right there. Do you see how beautiful, how clear that is? But look at that. It's beautiful. It's like a lilac purple. Very, very soothing. It's a very unique material, and this is all natural. Natural color. If you see that, look
Jay,
at the faceting.
Maybe Angie can turn it around. I don't know if we're gonna have time, but I want you to see, because in that pendant, you even have that cutout work in the back, so it can be worn reversible.
Do you know what's really weird too is, and I'm glad that you pointed that out and you're showing people, Lynn, but do you know that that's by design? So here's the thing, we by cutting out the back, it actually helps with the light coming through the material, so it actually shows off the schist, the mica schist that's inside of it a little bit better. So you actually, we do that for lighting, so you get a better light source.
And I can't get over that sale price on that necklace for $69.95. That is fantastic. 3 flex pays available on everything. 096601 is the item number. And if you have any questions, please go online, shop J. King, and read the reviews on the lepidolite with the Amazonite, that whole suite. Okay, so Jay, I knew this was going to happen. We previewed this at the top of the hour, the necklace that I'm wearing. And I said earlier, first off, it's green amber. I don't even know when the last time we've had green amber, let alone the quality of this nephrite, which is a jade that, to me, personally, I always say is the closest look to what you would expect in the most valued, sought after, colored jade in the world, which is imperial jade. It's not, because if it was, it would be, probably $20-some thousand, if not more. But you are certainly capturing that look. And what an amazing color combination. Yet another customer pick at $174.98. We took, $30 off, 3 flex payments. It's $691,311. Before this is completely gone, Jay, comment on how this came to be. Not something we see very often is the nephrite with the green jade, or by themselves for that matter.
Okay, well, earlier I talked to Lynn on this, and I said, when she, I was looking at it, I said, do we have any of that?
Yeah, 350, that's it, but they're going.
Correct. I told you, I said, do we have any of that? And she said, yeah, we've got a few hundred. I said, no, Adam and I, we sold out on that. Then I realized this is the first design that we did. This is the one that we brought back, okay? So I just want to tell you, there's not a lot of these, okay? This was a customer pick. You read the reviews. This was the first time I did this. This is that nephrite jade, okay? This is a green jade. It looks black there. It's a dark green emerald color. I mean, it is the most beautiful. It looks like emerald, okay? This material comes out of Pakistan. We were the first at the door on this material, okay, which I'm proud of. We found this. We were the first ones that really bought any quantity of this material. We're the ones that first showed it on air. We're the first ones that cut it. And we did a big today's special on this. We blew it out. And now GIA is doing all kinds of write-ups on that nephrite. They're doing all kinds of major write-ups because jade is very rare. Do you know that in 42 years, this is the only jade that this was the very first jade. In 42 years, the only first jade that I actually did. Now, that being said, did I buy jade in those 42 years? Yes, I spent a lot of money. Guess what? When it tested, it wasn't jade, right? GIA. Do you know that it either has to be jadeite or nephrite? Do you know how rare that is? Most of the jade that you look at has been color enhanced in some way. This is natural. It's an emerald green. What's happened though now, I went back, in February, I met with the mine owner and we tried to work another deal, and guess what? The price on this, because GIA, now they're doing all kinds of write-ups, and everybody's like, out to get it. If you read this jade, go on and research it. You'll see what I'm saying is true. This material's coming out of Pakistan. Everybody's going crazy for it. The price has literally gone up 300% from what it was when we first got it. I took this, look at beautiful facets. It shows it there. If you see the light right, I mean, it drives me crazy with the light, but you can, it's a beautiful emerald green, and we paired it back to Colombian green amber. Okay. Now that is exceptionally rare. I mean, like, I can't tell you. And also I don't have time to tell you the stories. If you really want some funny stories about, try to export anything from Colombia, right? I guarantee you this, okay, with us. When it comes in, I want a federal official standing right there as I open the box. Okay, so we don't have any surprises, right? No surprises. You really, it's funny, some of the stories, the context and the connections that we've had, but some of the stuff, that you really don't think of unless you're like me, that's experienced a few things in life, that you just really, it's not just buying the material, getting the right material, but it's getting something else that you didn't really expect, No. So you always, there's a story behind everything. I have to tell you, this is one of the greatest combinations we've had, that emerald green nephrite
Stunning.
Jade. It's very, very rare. And then that really super, super rare green amber from Colombia.
Well, Jay, we're not surprised that we have fewer than 200 remaining. More folks that are telling us, trying to get in through the ordering process, but
I can't
please
believe that
don't
we even
hang
have
up.
any of these at all. Like I said, Adam and I had one other design that we did. We sold it out. It went out. People, they understand how rare this is. And it just blew out the door.
And especially at this opportunity price today, on top of that, at $149.98. And again, they will definitely go big collectors, all-time favorites. So congratulations to you. But don't be frustrated. Please hold in there and wait till they say completely gone. And hopefully you'll be able to get yours. Just one you won't see very often for sure. And you know what else you're not going to see very often? And Jay, this is interesting because, we were talking about rubies. Well, we're gonna go into the sapphire world now because we have colors of beautiful, precious sapphires for $99.98. We've saved this for today's show. It was originally $196 HSN price. So we're looking at almost $100 off, 3 monthly flex payments, and all the most popular colors from that corundum family, the blue sapphire, the red sapphire, the green sapphire. You have that beautiful teal sapphire that is running throughout here. So in this final 90 seconds or sellout, Jay, yet another treat. We're just surprise after surprise after surprise this afternoon.
Well, this isn't only just sapphires, it's actually got emerald in there too.
Oh,
so
an
you got
emerald, I'm sorry,
sapphire.
yes.
So you got emerald, you got sapphires, you got all, sapphires come in every color of the rainbow, okay? This doesn't have every color of the rainbow in it, but it's got a lot of the colors that are in the rainbow, okay? And then also emerald. And this is one of the cool things that we can do, right? Because of how we manufacture and how we do things. And here again, now, that being said, if you ever want to see this at that price, you're not going to see it from me,
No.
okay? Because I'd be losing money. I mean, I'm not just losing money, I'm losing money, okay? I mean, that would be like in a boat and people punching huge, massive holes in your boat and keep trying to fill with a little bucket. I mean, you're going to drown, okay?
Yeah,
you're either going to be swimming or you're drowned, one of the two. You couldn't, if I told you just what, this is the real deal. These are real emeralds, untreated. It's
Unreal.
untreated sapphires. They're not color enhanced. They're the real deal, okay? Cut from the real rough. And I want you to, I wish I could hand that to people. Lynn, can you feel the weight?
You sure
feel the
can.
density?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
What would you say?
Everything is sold by carat. Everything's sold by carat, right? So things are sold by weight.
Well, that is really hefty. I will tell you that. And boy, do you have a special treat for sure coming your way there, and almost $100 off. So again, huge congratulations, Jay. If anyone missed out on this special that we had earlier,
you know what? There can't be very many of these left.
There's not.
We did this. I got to tell you, okay, this
100 left
by far, guys, by far. And I know it's probably one of the higher priced, and that's a sale price. I mean, that's a ridiculous price, too. Just even the original price was almost a wholesale price on this. You can't even get amber. Amber's gone up 300–400% in the last few years. I mean, you know, the cost of the material. And this is not just a regular 18-inch strand, okay? You got 3 custom cut. Look at these beads. They're custom cut. This is one of the biggest amber necklaces you've ever seen from me, ever in the history of mine finds. This is probably, if not, it's either the largest, or if it's not, it's got to be the second largest amber design I've ever done. And we did this, I just didn't do this for me. I did it actually viewer request. I write everything down. And then, you know, I can't bring them in right away, but I try to. And one of the big requests, Jay, can you do a really big, bold amber look? And people love this, you know, especially if you have neck problems. Like with me, I can't, you know, like if I ride my motorcycle and stuff, I can't wear my helmet for very long because my neck, you know, starts going crazy. A lot of people, you know, have neck problems. And what's great with this is you can wear something that's big, bold, a great, aggressive, big, bold look, but it's not, amber by nature is light. And so, you know, you can wear something big and bold and you don't have something heavy hanging around your neck.
And so stunning on. I mean, I'm looking at Angie right now with, again, a $50 savings off our original HSN price. And no joke, you just heard what Jay said, that the value of amber is now as opposed to a few years ago. Well, this was a few years ago when it was appraised at $400. So huge special here with the 5 flex pays, so under $50. And we'll ship that out to you. The 5 flex pays is only for today. And you said it, Jay, you want the biggest and the boldest. It's lightweight. It feels like absolute silk around your neckline. The coloring is absolutely breathtaking. Big congratulations, 659-450. Okay, Mr. King, you are back this evening with your final show.
Suzanne and I, we come on 8 Eastern Standard Time. We got 2 more hours. I haven't really looked at the full show yet, but I know that we've got, we've got a lot of new and a lot of things you haven't seen. And then, like a bad dream, I'm gone, but I'll be back. I always come back.
You better, Mr. King. What a fun day. Thank you, Jay.
So
Sarah is up next. She's got a great show in store for you. Tell you a little bit about our protection plan that is available. Bye-bye. Happy
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
dad, an amazing father. He's a superstar grandpa. So to all the dads and the grandpas out there, happy Father's Day.
That's right. Happy Father's Day to all the great dads out there. My name is Sarah. Happy Sunday here at HSN. In fact, I think we've got the ultimate gift for dad.